For us, I thought we came out much better, kind of made a statement in the sense of, and we looked a little more comfortable. I think there's some adjustment period. When you lose a player of George's magnitude, I think there was some rust with us and just, we were looking for him in certain situations against Marist. And I thought tonight we flowed a little bit better. I wasn't real happy with our defense, even though we did turn them over 23 times. I thought Mike Alvarado and Rhamel made some big plays for us. I thought I was getting to the free throw line 43 times. We give Siena a lot of credit. I really have a lot of respect for the job Jimmy's doing with this program. He has some very young players who can be very good, and it's tough to win on the road in this league at any times. I think Jimmy's doing a terrific job with them. He's got his kids playing hard. He came in and took it to us on the backboard and competed for 40 minutes, and they played right down to the wire, which sounds very kind of remedial, but it's very hard to get kids to do that, especially young men you didn't recruit. And so I have a lot of respect for the job he's doing.
Questions, guys?
Talk about your defense tonight. You did a great job shutting Siena down. Just talk about that effort for everybody.
I thought we did an okay job. We held them to 34 in each half. And obviously we had an opportunity to get out on the break a little bit. But teams shooting 43% against us, we can't let teams shoot 48% in the second half. That's not who we are. I was very happy with what we did from the three-point line. We only gave them 2 makes for the game, and it was both came in the first 4 minutes. But a lot of it was personnel and us understanding what guys like to do. They made some good plays. They countered. Rhamel played really well. He had 11 rebounds, 8 defensive. He's really got a lot better for them. They have 4 guys in double figures. I thought we just tried to force them in situations they're not used to, and we were successful with that, and let's get out on the break.
Steve, you had just had the way the second half went where Siena would get cut it to 10, and then you guys would just go right back into it. I mean, was there anything, it was just kind of an incredible way that you guys could just put the brakes on Siena's runs.
Have you been in our timeouts? They're a lot of fun. I'll let Rhamel answer that.
It ain't too much fun.
No.
I don't want to be in there with him, trust me.
No, listen, good teams make runs. You have to limit them to 1.5. You get 1 run a half, which every good team's going to have. You can't give them multiple runs. If you do, you're probably going to lose. And that's something we take pride in. They're going to answer, and we know that. Now, how do you answer the run? How do you handle adversity? It's not about what happens to you. It's about how you handle what happens to you. And I think that's the sign of this team that I'm really happy with. They know how to handle adversity.
Mike, what's the 1,000 points in your career?
Made 1,000 tonight?
Yes.
Congratulations. That's terrific. That's good.
You've been playing just, it's like you've taken the team on your shoulders lately, at least scoring-wise. What can you say about the last 3 or 4 games where you just pretty much dominated on the offensive end?
I just try to take no plays off, especially offensively. I just continue to be aggressive. My teammates just keep telling me to push the ball, and that's what I keep doing.
I think one of the things that everyone has to understand about this team, and I think the good teams, there's a lot of sacrifice that goes on for individuals to do. They sacrifice a lot for the betterment of the team. Mike, George, Rhamel, Emmy, Rashawn, AP, they could do a lot of things for other teams. But in order to get 13 wins and be in first place in this league, you have to sacrifice yourself. And I don't think guys are rewarded enough. There are too many guys rewarded, and we brag about how good they are on losing teams. It's easy to be good on losing teams. Being good and doing your job on winning teams is a totally separate conversation. And I don't think our guys get enough credit for that. And then Mike plays. I got Rod to do this every night, but for the betterment of the team, when George Beeman's on the court, Mike has a different job. Now jobs change when people aren't there. But, it's something like we've seen from him all year and we saw in the summer. And he's very capable, as are a lot of guys on this basketball team. And it bothers me when people say that.
Mike, did you know you hit 1,000? I was watching you in the huddle and you were just yelling. And, like the crowd was, did you even know you hit 1,000?
Not until I got in the court and coach sent me back in. We just talked. That's when he went on the run, so I was trying to.
Mike was going off on the team.
Yeah.
He was going off on the team. He was going off on Rashawn Stores and some guys about his defensive effort. So I think that sums up Mike Alvarado. He's more worried about us getting a stop than his 1,000 points. He's all about the team. He could care less about individual awards, and that's why these 2 guys are winners and probably the best team in class, arguably in the history of this college. You guys better win when I say that.